I hope y'all are having a happy Thursday. Y'all, there's a viral clip of Shannon Sharp talking about having Rex with some OnlyFans model. Y'all, is this a situation where there's going to be like 100,000 million females coming forward? But the way that he's talking about all these females doing the most, you guys. I mean, there's a lot going on with Shannon Sharp and a lot of women, right? We thought that it was just a 20-year-old girl. No, there's been a whole lot of other girls coming forward already, right? Yesterday when I did, hey, Miss Red, how are you? Welcome. Yesterday when I did my live, you guys, and I kind of, did a reaction on Law and Crime. And we found out that the lady that filed the lawsuit is a lady named by the name of Michelle. But from the videos, from the audio clips, Shannon Sharp is calling this girl by another name. Hey, morning, Sugar Miss Red said, yeah, he's calling her by another name. So, hey, Pam, how are you? Welcome. So I'm trying to figure out, like, there must be multiple women. And now there's this, hey, my baby Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, salute. My baby says salute, beautiful. Hey, my baby. Y'all, this situation is getting out of control. It's getting out of hand. We already know that, Diddy almost kind of like the similar thing with Cassie when she was like, hey, pay me my money, and you didn't, and then the block got hot for Diddy, right? And it's almost the same thing for Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was allegedly, hey, D-Dot, good morning, how are you? Shannon Sharp was supposed to be making some type of agreement to pay this girl, like, some hush money to go and sit down somewhere. Well, long and behold, she threw the lawsuit on him on Sunday. But we found out there's a whole slew of women. And that lady on the lawsuit, according to Law and Crime, is not the Gabby girl, that the OnlyFans girl that he's talking about. So I don't know. I'm a little confused, y'all, and I don't know. Maybe we can figure this out together because there's a lot of women in between all kind of stuff, right? But we gonna read this article. Shout out to Daily Mail, y'all. It is talking about this clip that came out with Ocho Cinco, Shannon Sharp, and this other guy, and he's talking about another OnlyFans girl. Y'all, I'm telling you, Shannon Sharp, y'all, he is doing the most, right? He cannot keep his eggplant in his pants. Hey, Michael, good morning. Lord, good morning. He cannot keep his eggplant in his pants to save his life, right? He is too old to be running amok and running in these streets the way he is. He don't want to use no condom. He don't want to use no protection. The girl, the young girl, I mean, she played him like a tune, did she not? She said that she wanted to, for him to, put this big old black baby in, up in her. Some crazy stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Is this what we doing, Shannon Sharp? You didn't take no advice from Monique, sir? But y'all, we're going to get into it, right? So it says a viral clip of Shannon Sharp appearing to brag about sex with OnlyFans model emerges amid rape lawsuit. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Hey, T2 Cuss, welcome in. Happy Thursday, everybody. Y'all, we're going to get into this because this thing right here is a hot chicken noodle soup mess, right? It is a hot chicken noodle soup mess, y'all. Everybody is trying to dissect it. There's all these women coming forward. I mean, the 20-year-old, there's somebody who said that they dated him for like 10 years. All these women, I'm seeing that he's taking all these pictures, which, I mean, he is a famous football star. People want to take pictures with him, but they all seem to be in the same realm of this little young girl, like mostly white women, looking young. But if that's his forte, you like it, I love it, right? Nothing wrong with it. Everybody has a preference, but Shannon, he should have took heed, but y'all, let's get into it. So it says Dida said he was taking them to he was taking them to Chuck E. Cheese. He was taking them to McDonald's. He was taking them to Burger King, and then taking them to the playground to play on the playground. He was taking them to the playground to swing on the merry-go-round, to swing on the monkey bars, slide down the slides. Because he can't take no grown woman to Chuck E. Cheese, McDonald's, or the playground station. A grown woman is not playing that, right? And that's what I feel that he could, kind of do with them young ones. Let me take you to McDonald's or Chuck E. Cheese, get you some pizza or a hamburger, and then take you to the park. And then you'll be all right. Then we can go play in the big folks playground, right? I don't know. But y'all, let's continue. Shannon Sharpe was quick to out his rape accuser and ex-girlfriend as an OnlyFans model when he was sued $50 million earlier this week. It says now, after denying those sexual assault allegations, an old clip of the NFL great appearing to describe sex with another OnlyFans model has gone viral. And y'all, we gonna watch it. It says, you know who Sky Bree is, Ocho? Sharpe is seen asking former Cincinnati Bengals star Chad Ochocinco Johnson on their Nightcap YouTube podcast. So he was a whole freak-a-leak all along. But he likes the young children he was recruiting at the playground. I'm just saying. It says the name Sharpe mentioned belongs to an OnlyFans model. OnlyFans model. Hold on just a second, y'all. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. An OnlyFans model. However, she is not the Jane Doe. She's not the Jane Doe accusing Sharpe of rape in the aforementioned Nevada lawsuit. It's crazy. It says, who is that? Johnson asked Sharpe. And retired NBA star Gilbert Arenas, a former co-host who's no longer with the show. She might be famous for some vertical activity that she is good at. He is a whole freak. Sharpe said in his famed Georgia drawl, oh, she a hopper. Who she play for? Johnson asked. Y'all, I'm telling you, we gonna play this little clip. We is gonna play this little clip because Shannon Sharpe, y'all, we finding out that he is a freak-a-leak, but he likes to freak the little young children's playground. I'm just saying, allegedly, right? I mean, these women that he's been around, all these pictures that I've been looking up on online, they all come around to be the same type of female, right? But y'all, let's go ahead and watch this, y'all, and y'all let me know what y'all think.
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
Sky Bree? Who that is, Coach?
Yeah. How I do it.
Hey, Sky, who is that? Who is that? Help me out.
And see, y'all see how he acted? He act like he got the prize out of the cereal box. You know how when we were younger, they used to put toys in the cereal box? He is acting like he got the prize out of the McDonald's Happy Meal or from the Chuck E. Cheese kids meal. Y'all see? Let me rewind that. I mean, he's over here cutting up, talking about how we do it, like he didn't won the lottery.
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
Sky Bree? Who that is, Coach?
How I do it.
Hey, Sky, who is that? Who is that? Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. She might be famous for some vertical activity that she's good at.
Did y'all hear what he said? Oh my God. This is how Shannon Sharpe acted. He acting like he is an 18-year-old boy just getting out from his mama's house and is out in the playground playing with the children at the playground. Y'all see how excited he was? I mean, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Let's continue. He is over here cutting up.
Oh, she a hooper?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Who she play for? Who she play for?
she got a hold of man,
Huh?
He said, yo.
Oh my God.
Man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. Y'all be on that bull jive, man.
Hold on, who she play for? Who she play for?
Back in the day, you could have been on my team. She played for on her back.
Wow. Oh my, let's play that again. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's play that again. This is a mess.
You know who Scott Bree is, Ocho?
Scott Bree? Who that
Hey,
is?
God, it's Phyllis.
Yeah. How I do it.
Hey, Scott, who is that?
Oh, look at him. Y'all, he is acting a fool. He likes them OnlyFans girls. Hey, Kathy, he likes them OnlyFans girls. Goddess, how are you? We are surviving Shannon Sharp acting like he is 18 years old and just got out of his mama's house. He's over here on the darn podcast talking about some OnlyFans girl. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm telling you, he is off the chain, y'all. OMG. Let's play that again. Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? She little soft. She might be famous for vertical activity that she good at.
Wow.
She a hooper?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Who she play for? Who she play for?
she got her own little thing,
Wow.
He said, y'all.
Oh, my
Y'all
God.
need to stop, man. Y'all be on that bull jive, man.
Hold on, who she play for?
Back in the day, you could have been on my team. She played for on her back.
Wow. Oh, my God. Y'all, did y'all hear what he said? Hey, Jazzy, how are you? Y'all, this is crazy. This is a reason why he is in a world of trouble, because it seems to me, and I may be wrong, it seems to me like he liked them, like he got his OnlyFans account. He probably got about 10 OnlyFans accounts. And he has a monthly subscription probably. Maybe weekly. I don't know how that works. But he is getting like super excited all over this OnlyFans girl doing things vertical. He is like, oh, how we do it. And he is like, he's about to go get an ice cream from McDonald's or from Baskin Robbins. He is really cutting up. OMG. God, it says, with his looking like Miss Netta's looking. I know God is right. This is crazy. Oh my God, y'all. See, let me say something. When there's a lot of these men doing a lot of stuff like this, right? I mean, they is really doing the most, right? They just cannot keep their eggplant in their pants. They have to hop and hop and hop. He said, is she a hopper? Is she a hopper? No, you're a hopper, sir. You are a hopper. You have like 50. We're still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out. You have a Michelle that's on this lawsuit. You got a another girl, the young girl, her name is, you calling her Gabby. I mean, there's all these type of girls, and I'm trying to figure out, you have so much going on. And then I've watched his podcast a few times, right? Just very vaguely, right? And most of the time, Ocho Cinco was telling him, hey, Unc, you late, you running late. Was he running late because he is out there in the OnlyFans playground playing with the young children? I don't know. Hey, Arthur Word, good morning. I don't know, but it sounds like that's what he was doing. But y'all, as we know, he has a whole lot on his plate. Hey, Ken, how are you? Good morning. He has a whole lot on his plate. He got a whole lot of explaining to do. But y'all, do y'all remember? Don't y'all remember the other day he came out and he did a response talking about this is like a takedown and this, that, and the third, right? Remember he was saying that, y'all? Let's review what he was talking about, because all this cutting up is showing me that what maybe you did is true, and I don't feel sorry for you because you was out there in these streets, in on geriatric time, over here messing with these little children recruited from the playground, the OnlyFans playground, and you out here acting like you is 18-year-old getting out of your mama's house and just, hit the girlfriend, maybe the 304, the 302 lottery with all these females, and you don't know how to act, right? Hey, celebrity scandalous, welcome. This is crazy, y'all. Let's listen to what he has to say in his response to the lawsuit, because y'all, this is crazy, right? This is crazy. He is out here running the streets like he is 20 years old. And then he's getting all excited like this is like fun to be at 100 years old out here playing with these little children like this. Y'all, let's listen to what he has to say, because he trying to think we feel sorry for him, but we don't.
I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I cannot wait till this tape comes out. I can't wait till this 30-second clip comes out, because I want to know what it says. I want to know. I want to hear, almost like the Meek Mills and Diddy tape. I want to hear what is on this tape. But y'all, let's continue.
You could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself.
Oh, wait, did he said 10 minutes? Okay, so a 10-minute clip. Okay, I want to know what the 10 minutes entail. Let's continue.
You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting.
See, this, okay. This is where he said Carly, a.k.a. Gabby, a.k.a. Carly on OnlyFans, right? But y'all, on the lawsuit when we did the live yesterday, that name is not on there. The name on the lawsuit, the girl's name on the lawsuit is Michelle. So I'm confused. Is it Gabby? Is it Michelle? I mean, is it April? I mean, is it summer? I don't know, but he has a lot going on. Celebrity Scandalous says why he even on OnlyFans makes him look bad. Yes, Celebrity, I swear it seems like Homeboy has at least like 10, 20, 15 subscriptions, maybe 100 to the OnlyFans. I mean, you are on this video that's going viral with Ocho Cinco and that other guy talking about another OnlyFans model. That means you are OnlyFans, like a OnlyFans, like, every month payer or something, right? I mean, it's crazy. Hey, Bronze, welcome. This is crazy, but yet, y'all, let's continue to listen to what he has to say. You know, he wants people to feel sorry for him, but we don't feel sorry for him.
Is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who is targeted.
And y'all, let me say this too. Tony Busby, y'all know he has some questionable lawsuits, right? He did that with Jay-Z. And, I don't care for Jay-Z, but the way he did it with Jay-Z was very questionable, right? It says Gabby is the OnlyFans girl and Michelle was the one he used to date and work with. Yeah, okay, Michelle is the one, I think the older one. But they're saying that the OnlyFans girl, that Gabby, is the one who's suing him, is at least what I understand. Is that what you guys are understanding too? Put a 1 in the chat. Because on the lawsuit, it says Michelle, but the OnlyFans is a Gabby girl. So I'm like, is Gabby suing you, the 20-year-old, from what everybody is saying, or was it Michelle? I don't know, because okay, Celebrity says 2 lawsuits. Yeah, because I'm like confused. I'm like, he's already like a whole Diddy Jr. He got 50-11 girls already coming forward, lawsuits flying out the courthouse. So it's crazy. Okay, Goddess says 2. T2 Cup says she got that Cat Williams money and went hamburger. 52 cups. I'm telling you, this is crazy, but still. At the end of the day, he has a slew of women, and we know that he loves him some OnlyFans. Did he cancel all his OnlyFans subscriptions? I don't know, y'all. Let's continue listening to his little sad sorry story.
Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down.
See, he said Cabby and what he said, Cabby and whatever is trying to sue for the 50 million. So Michelle is suing too. So okay, so two different lawsuits, but she's suing. Everybody is suing him. And Celebrity says they had a RTO from 2010. So he's been getting in trouble. We just didn't know. Oh, so they were keeping it private, like keep them lips sealed. Okay. Goddess News says he's reading off of the teleprompter. I know, right? That's why I was like, is this an AI or maybe he is reading off the teleprompter? Y'all, this is crazy. Let's finish listening to his little sorry response to Tony Busby.
My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
I bet you do. You love all them OnlyFans. That's probably what you tell them. I love you, girl. I love you. And they were like, yeah, put a baby in me. Put a baby in me. Put that eggplant in me. I want a baby. I want a baby. I mean, I'm just saying, hey, Purple Flower, I'm telling you, this is crazy, y'all. I could not believe when I heard and seen all these other women. I'm like, what in the world is going on, Shannon Sharp? Shannon Sharp was a freak-a-leak. Jamil, my baby, says surviving Shannon Sharp freak-off chokeout tapes. I know, right? I want to know what's on the tape. Put a one in the box. Put a one in the comment box if y'all can't wait for that tape to come out. Put a one in the comment box if y'all can't wait, because I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Dina says Tony Buzz Nuts going after Shannon. Yes, he is, right? Phyllis said his stylist would probably sue him next. Look like, okay, we got a lot of ones going. Yes, I believe so. Let me say this, y'all. Remember when Diddy had his lawsuit, domino effect that happened? Remember, it was like all these women. Then Little Rodney came out. Then other women came out. Then another man came out. Remember, it was like almost like bam, 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 right? Is this the same thing that's gonna happen? Because that's what me and my baby Jamil was talking about. He was like saying that watch is gonna be a gay guy coming out. Is that going to be the hairstylist that he allegedly followed? Not followed, fired. Is that going to be him coming and saying, yeah, me and Shannon, we did have a relationship. We sure did have a relationship. Right? I think so. Big Bookworm Hayes says, that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering too, y'all. I'm telling you, I really think that it's going to be like that, especially with Tony Busby, because Tony Busby, he be making up all of these lawsuits, and then he be throwing them at them, and he was doing some crazy stuff too. Because at first I was kind of cheering Tony Busby on. I was like, yeah, he's rough and tough, but now it's at a point where it's like, okay. Let me say this. Shannon seems like he did this allegedly. I don't know if he did or not. I don't know. I wasn't there. If he did do all of this, right, he needs to pay. He needs to, yes, the dollar bills need to go ahead and march out of his account. Need to take care of, whatever he has to take care of. Hey, Tammy, welcome. Good morning. He needs to go ahead and, pay for what he has done, right? But at the same time, if he did have some type of agreement with the OnlyFans or whatever, and Tony Busby is just trying to, cash out on him, like, that's not right. Let me just say that. But I don't know. I wasn't there. Goddess says Tasha K has a recording of him and his hairstylist. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I got to go over there and check that out. Oh my goodness. I have to check that out. Yo, I can't wait for this tape to come out. I cannot wait for this tape to come out because I want to know, was he choking her during their, clapping of the cheeks, escapade? I mean, I don't know, because she was like, I want you to put some of that black gravy or something she was saying. I was like, oh, this little girl is a freak. Oh my, she is young and she's on OnlyFans and then she is talking like that. Okay. But it sounds like she was a freak in that she liked to get choked. Like, when you're in a relationship and, sometimes not being the freaky side, but when you're in a relationship, people get upset. It's natural, right? People get upset. And then your partner has to know how to kind of calm you down. Like, baby, just say, are you okay? Or, it's going to be all right or whatever. For her, it seems like, oh, you want me to choke you? Like, she likes that. Like, I don't know. It seems like it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Celebrity says Tasha K also has an interview with the ex saying he likes his bottom play. Yes. That's what I heard. I heard it yesterday, Celebrity. I heard it. She said something about, and I'm playing in the backyard. He likes for them to play in his backyard. I was like, whoa. That's why I think that hairstylist, I think they were in each other's backyards playing around. I may be wrong, because something there is a little fishy. And then yesterday, let me see if I can see this short, because there was a short that I seen last night, and I was like, Shannon Sharp, them clothes is, the clothes is fitting a little bit, too, suspicious. Like, there is like an outfit that it seems like, I know my baby wouldn't be wearing it, as a manly man, of course. But when I seen this outfit on Shannon Sharp, I was like, whoa. Oh, I don't know if I can find it. Let me see. I was like, OMG. I was like, what is going on? I don't know where he got this outfit from, but I'm telling you, it's very questionable and very suspicious. Big Bookworm says, seems like Shannon is overcompensating. Yes, that too. Goddess News says he asked him to do that. Yes, I think so. I think so. I know the girlfriend. I think the girlfriend, the one with Tasha K, was saying that he was asking about doing that. But a celebrity says, Hollywood. Hollywood. His stylist said he dressed him for those pictures. Oh wow! I'm telling you, this situation with him. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for this tape to come out. He says it's allegedly a 10-minute tape. But however long it is, I want to see what is on this tape because okay. I want to see what's on this tape because is it going to prove a lot of stuff that, is already looking very, very suspicious? I mean, let's just be for real. But let me see. Because it has another, there's been quite a few audio tapes going around about him. And when I seen that one this morning, I was like, I'm about to go live. And go and tell my people about this one. Because I didn't see that one with Ocho Cinco. But just like, remember with Monique? Monique was telling him, you need to go get you an older woman that can cook, clean, do this and do that. And he was acting like, like, oh my God, you telling me to go get a grandma. But y'all, let's watch this right here. I'm telling you, this situation is crazy. Let me, okay.
Shout out to TMZ.
Shout out to TMZ.
Stands for the Mayweather Zone.
How'd you find me, bro? I got my disguise on. I love my TMZ family.
Welcome. Welcome to TMZ Sports. I'm Mike Babcock with my guys, Mojo Muhtadi, Lucas Widman, Edward Lewis. Fellas, we're going to start with the biggest story in the sports world right now. One of the greatest football players of all time turned one of the most influential people in sports broadcasting, Shannon Sharpe, who has been sued for $50 million by a former girlfriend who claims that Shannon, on multiple occasions, raped her. Now, this is a story that we covered yesterday on the website.
Oh, wait. Laura says, I remember that pit with Shannon Sharpe having a lot of makeup on. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, I got to. Okay, I have to find that one. Wow. Okay, y'all. I'm telling you, this situation, Goddess says, Miss Netta, y'all is hilarious. Oh my God. Jazzy says, laughing out loud. Phyllis and Tabby, yes. It's not that he's not who he think he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all is hilarious. Y'all, he's hilarious. Everybody is saying, calling him Miss Netta. Oh my God. Y'all, let's continue. Y'all is hilarious.
We did not talk about it on the TMZ Sports Show. Between yesterday's initial story and today, guys, as we sit here Tuesday afternoon and we film the show, a lot has happened. There have been a lot of developments, namely an audio tape that TMZ Sports broke this morning on our website that seems to show, and now this is coming from the accuser's attorney, who happens to be Tony Busby, the famed attorney from Houston. He has released an audio tape, a phone conversation, guys, that seems to show Shannon Sharpe allegedly threatening to choke the woman who has accused him of rape. Without further ado, here is that phone conversation.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a to me now, so.
See, he calls her Gabby. He called this girl, so this is Gabby.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you sit that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Babe. Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
She said, I don't want to be choked. He said, yes, you do. Y'all, this girl is a freak, and he's a freak too. If somebody came and said, can you choke me? I would be looking at them like, I am not putting my hands around nobody's neck. That is crazy. But y'all, let's continue to listen. Y'all, these are some freaks. Oh my God.
I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Well, so there it is. Obviously, it sounds like Shannon, and this is coming from, again, Busby, who represents the woman who has sued Shannon Sharpe here. It clearly seems that Shannon says, hey, I am going to choke you. Now, could there be another interpretation of what was said, of the nature of their relationship? Sure, I suppose so. But, again, on that tape, you seem to hear Shannon Sharpe allegedly threatening to choke her next time he sees her. And this is really, there are explosive claims here. I mean, we're talking.
Laura says, Shannon got Rick James in his book. I know, right? Rick James and Tina Marie, y'all, they was off the chain, as y'all already know, right? Oh my, was this the new and improved Rick James and Tina Marie? I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Talking about something incredibly serious. It's not a criminal charge. It's a civil lawsuit. Still, an incredibly serious allegation with a lot of money on the line, guys.
And shortly after this audio was released, Shannon Sharpe's legal team said, we are going to address this on Shannon Sharpe's social media. And, you know, everyone was waiting for that. And when it came out, it was Shannon Sharpe actually going back to the original allegations that were filed in this lawsuit. He did not touch up on the audio that we released about an hour prior. And what he did say is that this whole situation is a shakedown. And he actually pointed the finger at Tony Busby.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent.
Well, let's say this, Shannon. If you didn't have 5011 OnlyFans girls, you know, and they're all coming out, I'm looking at online and I'm seeing him with all of these women taking one pictures, like, you know, by themselves. And I'm like, he has probably like that man problem addiction, right? He has that like sex addiction problem. He can't keep the eggplant in his pants. He got to jump from one to the other one. He asked Ocho Cinco. No, Ocho Cinco asked him, is she a hopper? Really? I mean, y'all, there is some freaky stuff going. I'm telling you, that is some freaky stuff going on. Celebrity says ESPN probably getting rid of him. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. ESPN is allegedly, from what I'm hearing, the rumors going around saying that ESPN is about to put the night lights out on him. I'm telling you. Jazzy said from the sound of it, he like being shook down. I know, right? He likes to be shook down, and allegedly he likes somebody to play in his backyard. I'm just saying, y'all, let's continue.
And defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being.
Oh, Tammy said he's a liar. I believe he's lying too, because if you already is on them tapes, your voice is saying you must want me to choke you. You want to be choked. That is him. That's him. I thought it was AI, but no, they were saying that clip was put together because the girl, I guess, was recording and she was kind of putting the clips together. So I think he is a liar, pants on fire. To me, he has probably a sex addiction. Maybe he needs to go get counseling. Like maybe he's like Diddy, But his problem, I see, he likes the young girls. And Monique told him, you need to go get you somebody. You need to go get you a older sugar baby, right? You don't need to go get a child from the playground that was swinging on the monkey bars. No, you need to go get you somebody that can cook you a meal, can clean house, can sit with you in your y'all's rocking chairs, y'all lounging chairs, enjoy the grandchildren, and enjoy your life. At 50-something years old, you should not be fighting a case where somebody is saying that you did this to them at a young age. This is crazy. Y'all, let's continue.
Orchestrated by Tony Busby, who is targeted.
Hey, John.
Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look.
Okay, Celebrity says his attorney came out and confirmed it was him. Tammy says his lawyer keep pointing out his lies. Yeah. I mean, y'all, I believe it was him now that I'm listening and seeing as days goes on. It's crazy. Big Bookworm says he really seems to have an arrested mind. Oh, my God. Michael says on his show he advertising ED pills. He been taking too many of them. Evidently so. Celebrity says put his $1 million contract in jeopardy. He did it himself, y'all. People will do stuff and then they will go ahead and cry wolf when things are not going as they planned, right? But you have to take the responsibility and you have to be accountable for your actions, right? Ain't nobody told him to go on OnlyFans and subscribe to the whole OnlyFans people. Nobody told him that. It seems like he was on OnlyFans having a party. Like he was like slipping, sliding through the OnlyFans because he's talking about the OnlyFans on this video that's going viral right now. That was, I don't know how long ago the video was. And then he is over here with the OnlyFans Gabby, right? And then all these other women are coming out. So maybe he has an OnlyFans platinum card. I don't know, y'all. Let's continue.
Look guilty and played in
hey, just hope one
you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup. Coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you.
Yes, Tammy, I agree. Tammy said, hey, just hope one. Tammy says he is trying to make Busby and this girl look bad to cover up his mess. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. If he did this, which it sounds like in his lawyer, Celebrity said the lawyers came out and said, that was him. So he is pretty much is pinned. They about to nail him to the cross. He did this. He said this. His behavior is disgusting. But you cannot expect for you to come out with this lame old, video, wanting people to feel sorry for you. And then you know you was a whole demonic entity behind closed doors, choking folks, wanting people to put their finger in your nasty booty hole. I mean, this is nasty and disgusting behavior. So you are been brought to an open shame. Now it's time for you to pay the piper. I mean, just go ahead and sit down and be quiet. Sometimes when people speak and say things, it is like best just to zip it up, be quiet, shut up, and just let the attorney do what he has to do. Because when you talk too much, they can say, oh, I'm sure they are pulling out all these videos, everything he's done and said on social media, and using that against him. Like this video that's going viral with him talking about this other OnlyFans girl talking, and then Ultra Single talking about, is she a hopper? And then he was like, oh man, she's good at doing vertical. What? This is crazy, right? I'm just saying the whole situation is crazy, and it makes him look even like worse when he's coming out saying, you know, responding to Tony Busby. I think like he should have never said anything. That is just me though. I mean, he should have just kept quiet, stayed in the corner like a little church mouse, and not said anything. But y'all, this, I don't know what these, like, Diddy, when he came out and said what he said, like, why did you even say that, Diddy? Why did you waste those 20 seconds of our time by trying to come out with this lame apology? Like Shannon Sharp, he should have been quiet too, right? I'm just saying. But y'all, let's continue.
Whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Wow.
Yes, Tammy said the more he talks, the worse he looks. Yes, because he's going into like uncharted territory where people is like, okay, that's enough, Shannon. That's enough. Don't even say anything else because you're looking more guilty. I mean, and then as time goes on, there's more women that's like probably going to be coming out, and I bet you that his hairstylist is going to come out and probably say he had a relationship. He was like, yeah, he violated my finger. He wanted me to put his, you know, my finger in, you know, in his backyard and, you know, in the booty hole. And then he wanted me to do this. He wanted me to do that. You know, he probably wanted him to do all kind of crazy stuff, right? He sounds like he was a whole freak leak, and maybe he needs to go to therapy because he is all over the place. I mean, if he did have a gay relationship with his hairstylist, he's messing with this 20-year-old little girl. He had another relationship, a 10-year relationship with some other girl. He is doing the most on the coast, right? I'm just saying. Tammy says he's using Jay-Z's tactics. Yes, he is. He's coming out swinging, you know, slinging snot. I mean, but he should just be quiet, especially if his lawyer already came out and said, boy, this was him. He said this, he did this, or whatever the case may be, right? I'm just saying. I think he's bi. Celebrity says, I think he's bi. Maybe he is, and it's okay. Look, if that's what, you know, he likes, you know, but don't act like, you know, you trying to be like Diddy and trying to cover it up. People will respect you more if you just come out the closet and say what you know, what you like. You like men and women, you like only men, you like whatever your preference is. Because now everybody's going to be looking at you like, you know, you a lie. But I mean, it's his personal business too, right? But we know what it is when it comes like the way he's been dressing, the way he's been kind of talking, you know, it's just very suspicious, right? Celebrity says, yes, he needs to be quiet. Yeah, he needs to be quiet. He got diarrhea at the mouth. Ain't nobody want to hear all that, right? Nobody want to hear all that. Just sit down, have a seat, Shannon, and let them do what they got to do behind closed doors until it's time for you to speak. And actually, you shouldn't be speaking no more. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, but y'all, let's continue.
Wow, so Shannon clearly, again, like Lucas said, he does not address the phone call, does address this alleged sex tape, and actually asks Busby to release the entire tape. 10 minutes long, he says it is. Now, obviously, Shannon has made this very clear. He believes that he is being targeted by Busby because he is a successful black man. Like we said, he brought up the Jay-Z allegations where Tony Busby was representing a woman who claimed that she had been sexually assaulted by both Jay-Z and Diddy many, many years ago. And Shannon pointing to
facts, Tammy. Tammy says being bi and abusive don't have to be hand in hand. Exactly, right? Just because you're bi, don't say, oh, now you're trying to attack me because I'm bi. But he's trying to use all these excuses, but I don't think a lot of people is going for it. And ESPN, if they're already threatening to like get rid of him, y'all, and all these stuff that they can pull from the internet, just like this video, him saying, oh yeah, the OnlyFans, he was laughing, y'all. He was acting like he was an 18-year-old boy and just found out that his eggplant works. And find out about girls and him loving it. Like his behavior right there was very disgusting, very immature for me. I'm just saying. He is 50-something years old. He should not be over here in the arena of acting like he is 18, fresh out of mama's house. That's how he's acting to me. Put a 1 in the chat if that's how y'all see that he's acting. Because a man of that caliber, okay, there's nothing wrong with messing or having a younger woman, right? There's nothing wrong with it. But all the way to 20 years old, that's kind of, suspicious a little bit to me, even though she's grown. But you know that the girl was disgusting. I mean, she's on the beach with her booty hanging all out. I mean, she has all kind of pictures on the internet. And I'm going to show y'all some of the stuff. She looks like she is like, a whole freak a leak, right? Like maybe she turned him out. I mean, maybe she turned him out and he didn't know how to act, right? He was like, oh, I like this, I like that. These women's coming up, and the OnlyFans, like he has a platinum subscription. I mean, I don't know. Celebrity says ESPN and Disney won't be able to endorse him anymore. No, they ain't gonna want him. Who is going to want him after all of this? They're going to be like, oh, no, you like the 20-year-olds. We have 20-year-old people that are over here, 20-year-old workers that's over here. No, we don't want you there. You might be doing something to them. You might be trying to take them on a date to Disney Park, to the Safari Disney Park, right? I'm telling you. But look at these. I mean, just check these out. Look at these pictures, you guys. Check that out. Look at this. Do y'all see her? I mean, she has her badonkadonk all the way out. The things hiked up in her cheeks. And this is what he wants as an old geriatric 50-something-year-old man. I mean, come on, Shannon, you are really disgusting. I mean, and look at this one. This is crazy. And then they got a whole Barbie doll coming out. Look. Shannon Sharp and his girlfriend's freak off coming to a freak off store near y'all. I'm telling you, they is cutting up. People is cutting up, y'all. I'm telling you. Me and my girlfriend, hey. Just me and my girlfriend, me and my girlfriend. Just me and my girlfriend, hey. I'm telling you, these people is cutting up. They is cutting up, y'all. I'm telling you. Shannon Sharp is going to have a hard way to go, y'all. He's going to have a hard way to go, but he's going to have to face the music. He's going to have to take a whole bunch of L's and a whole bunch of, dollar bills is going to be marching out of his account because he got to pay for his attorney. He has to pay her whatever settlement they allegedly will agree on. So he has a lot ahead of him. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. But y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all. We're going to see what else happens and transpires throughout the day. Y'all, this is crazy. But Shannon Sharp, you have to pay, for what you done. Because, I don't think for one moment that you're an innocent little creature. I think you is probably guilty as all get out, right? Tammy said he's a liability for, yes, a huge liability. A huge, like the ESPN is like, oh, she not going, no, we don't need none of your 50-11 girls to be coming over here talking about we approved of him to be doing all this kind of crazy behavior. No, y'all not going to put us in the lawsuit because that's what they were doing with Diddy, were they not? They were putting all his Diddy Enterprises and all that in all the law, not all of them, in some of the lawsuits. So he was like, ESPN is like, no, we not playing that. We already seen this happen with Diddy. You not about the Diddy 2.0 us. Oh, no, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. But y'all, I'm going to get off here. I may go live. I'm busy doing 50-11 things. I'm telling y'all, I probably need to hire me an assistant. But anyway, y'all, busy. But if I get a chance, I'm gonna go live again later and see what's going on with Shannon Sharp. If there's anything else that breaks with him, because y'all, I'm telling you, the streets is hot. With well, Shannon Sharp's streets is hot, right? His block is on fire. Let's just say that, right? But we gonna see what happens, you guys. But I'm gonna keep y'all in the loop. But y'all, thanks for stopping in. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility. Y'all, keep your eyes open. Keep your head on the swivel, y'all. And y'all, we'll see you in the next live.